At some point in our life, it's very likely that we're going to be affected by mental health, whether it's directly of us or our friends or loved ones around us, whether it's through PTSD, relationship, finance, work stress, or many other factors. And that's why it's really important as gamers that we look out for each other. At some of the real low points in my life, gaming has been a great source of comfort and security for me, whether it's painting or reading or gaming, or even actually, more importantly to me, has been the community around me and the friends I've made that have made me able to get through some of the difficult parts of my life, and for them I'm very grateful. So when I heard about some great people doing some awesome stuff to promote men's mental health through gaming, I really wanted to help them, and I really hope that you do too. So we're going to chat now to Andy from the British Forces Gaming Group and find out what they're doing to promote men's mental health and the great work they're doing. One last thing to say, if you two are going through hard times right now, you are not alone. There are people out there who are willing to support you within the gaming community, and if all else, message us and we'll be there for you. Just reach out to people. Be good to each other. Hi guys, and welcome to D6 Evolution. Today we have a very special guest, Andy. Hi Andy, how are you doing?
Not bad, mate. You?
Yeah, good, thanks. So Andy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, 33-year-old geek, typical geek. I like to Warhammer as much as I can, D&D, Necromunda. Even used to play a bit of Farseer Armada at one point.
Oh really? Cool.
Until Spartan Games went bust.
Oh dear.
Sad.
So we brought you on for a special event. So what are you guys actually doing?
So me and two of my friends, I decided I'm going to raise some money for charity, some men's mental health, really important thing. Too many men kill themselves and they're not given enough, just not given enough support. That the man up culture and the just, you'll be fine, just doesn't cut it because too many people are dying.
Yeah.
Now I can't run marathons. I definitely can't do a triathlon because I can't swim. I just sink.
Yep.
So I can definitely geek for a long time. I did think about doing 24 hours for a gaming marathon, but it didn't quite cut it. So I've got to go proper grim dark and went for the full 40 hours.
40 hours of gaming?
Full.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 hours of 40k. So rather than just one big apocalypse game that would be a massive slog, and let's face it, you'd end up wandering off and getting lost.
Yeah.
Just doing 3-hour rounds, 2,000 point battles, and a 10-minute setup in between rounds if I need it. Just so in case we need to swap armies over, swap opponents, or just change the terrain and table.
That's pretty hardcore actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting much support. I was maybe expecting a few donations, but then as soon as it got out in the community, yourselves got in touch. Bobby from Red Eagle Studios has painted an incredible Salamanders army, and that thing is beautiful. Yeah. That's up for auction. Imps Gaming, the local gaming club in Lincoln, big shop, said, "Oh yeah, just you can use the space for whatever you want." They're just sacrificing the whole shop for the weekend to open up the event. Incredible.
That's really awesome. And I owe lots to this community as well for when I've had mental health problems going through my life as well, and I have found that hobbying, whether it be painting, gaming, or just the community and people around you have just been really supportive. So it's I think it's probably the most supportive community out there, really, and it shows when people do things like this, actually. So well done you for putting yourself out here to do that, and thanks to the community for supporting you.
Oh, I can't thank everyone enough. I really can't. I was a bit overwhelmed by it, to be honest, because originally I thought, I'm going to play 40 hours, 40k. I'll try and figure out how to stream, put a camera in the kitchen, and just my own 6x4, get my mate round who is up for it as well, and it would just be me and him playing for 40 hours, and I'm sure the play standard would have degraded massively.
Yeah.
But luckily, Imps Gaming got a hold of it, and they said, yeah, you use our shop, come down. They're donating not only their space, but all the takings they take from people dropping in and playing. They're donating to cause as well to calm actually the campaign against living miserably.
That's really good of them. That is really good. So, where and when are you doing this?
So it's going to be on the 7th and 8th of September. So it starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. That is the first dice roll. Well, that's the first planned dice roll, 6 in the morning.
Yep.
And then going through until 10 o'clock at night on Sunday,
oh, wow.
8th September.
Wow. So how can people support you? Is there any way they can watch this at all?
Yeah, so the event page is linked to my Facebook.
Yep.
but the event is public. So if you go on Facebook, search 40 hours 40k, or even you can now go on Instagram, search 40 hours 40k, and there'll be loads of hashtags, there'll be things you can look at. There's even counselling going on it as well. A local counsellor from Coningsby, Alphabet Counselling, she's going to be down there offering first stages to help. Just come down for a chat, and you just don't have to worry. Just come down for a coffee, have a chat. That's it, really.
Oh, that's really good. That is really good,
But
actually.
the main one is the event page on Facebook, because it's got all the information on there for the army auction, the chariot raffle that's going on. If you want to have painting lessons, because Bobby Clark from Red Eagle Studios is doing painting lessons. So come down, donate a tenner, have an hour lesson on power weapons, object source lighting, battle damage, whatever you like.
Well,
Or just drop in and say, Bobby, these transfers do my head in, how to do this, or how do people make weathering look so cool when it looks like I've just dabbed it with a massive 4-inch of emulsion brush.
epic. Seems like a really good event, actually.
Yeah. And the last bit is just giving. Couldn't really think of a sensible way to collate all the money or have a central point, and then luckily Google came to the rescue. How do I help raise money for charity? Just Giving came up. So I set up a Just Giving page. Again, 40 hours, 40k. Seems to be the running theme for the show. Go on there and you can donate straight away. Drop a message. I'll give you a shout out on Facebook as well. And just help the community get better.
Yeah, that's really good, actually. And we'll put all the links below as well, so guys will be able to find that below here. Another way you can help as well, if you like and share this video, maybe comment as well. So the more publicity we get, the more we'll spread the message about the 40 hours of 40k for men's mental health, and hopefully we might help a few people in the process of doing that.
Yeah, even just reach one person. That's all I'm after doing. I really am. It's part of why I'm streaming it as well. So I've got a Twitch channel set up. Now this was all aliens to me before Twitch. And then someone said, "Oh, what about Steam Labs OBS?" And I was, mind was blown. So I'd have someone lean over my shoulder, like trying to get your mum to connect to a wireless router. It was hard work for him, but he did it. So we can stream that for the full 40 hours. There's going to be a chat box there. It's always going to be monitored. So you can just come down, comment on what we're doing wrong 28 hours into playing 40k if you really want, because that would be a massive help.
Yeah. Guys, don't be that guy. Don't be too harsh on the guys when they're getting mistakes on the 36th hour of gaming. Please don't.
Yeah, and what's even worse is, so me and my brother have played Warhammer for as long as I can remember. I think we played our first game when I was maybe 7 or 8. I had the Bretonians. My brother had Warriors of Chaos. We've played ever since, and we've never really played a game without arguing or falling out about a rule or having a brotherly spat, if you like. So naturally, my brother decided to get me at my weakest ebb, or my lowest ebb, I should say, and he's challenged me on my last 3-hour time slot from 7 till 10 at night on the Sunday.
Oh, and he's going to be fully rested for that one.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
You're giving him a chance. It's a brotherly thing to do.
It is. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Andy, thank you very much for coming on today, and hopefully we can share that message.
Thanks for having me.
Again, the information will all be below, guys, if you want to support Andy and the guys for men's mental health with 40 hours of 40k. And please.
Well, I will say the other two guys that are doing it with me, Sandy Grant and Tom Dausch, they're both in the raft with me. They're both massive geeks. They're bringing armies down, taking their whole weekend out to travel up as well. So I'd like to really thank those guys for doing it as well.
Epic. We'll have to have you back on and let us know how it all went.
Yeah, give us a week to recover, won't you? Come back on at 11 o'clock at night on Sunday.
Oh, mate, I want you straight off that 40-hour stint. We'll see how you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Slurred speech. I've got to somehow drive back from Lincoln 40 minutes to home as well.
Brutal.
That'll be fun.
Sweet.
It will.
Oh.
But thanks for having me, buddy. I really appreciate it.
I hope it all goes well, and we'll look forward to hearing you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks very much.